Howdy, howdy to y'all who are in chat right now. We're going to give it another couple minutes to give people time to trickle in. I appreciate you being here right now. Enjoy the music and the vibes, and we'll get started probably a little bit sooner than the counter is saying. The counter's a little bit longer, so maybe we'll give it 2 minutes. And with that, hello everyone. We're gonna skip the timer and just jump straight into it. How are y'all doing tonight? Or at least it's tonight for me. I'm in Michigan. I'm in Eastern time right now, so it's 9 p.m. How are y'all doing? Time traveling? I wish I could time travel so this was in some other time. Morning from India. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Most people are probably going to be coming in from somewhere where this is a more reasonable time to be jumping on a stream and talking about code. 7 a.m. Okay, I take back what I said about reasonable time. Y'all are rising and grinding, as they say. We're going to be having some fun today. 3 a.m. in Nigeria. Golly gee. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. 8 p.m. Illinois. That sounds about right. But 3 a.m., round of applause for putting in the effort to be here so early in the morning. I really appreciate it. I think we're going to have a fun time today. We're going to be doing some, let's just say, like, chaos making. I know a traditional MLH technical stream might along the lines of like, let's create an app and let's make it a to-do list or something like that. But I wanted to create some code that would allow y'all in chat to mess with me here while I'm streaming. Some using the live chat API. Specifically, we're going to be working with YouTube today because there's a lot of integration that already exists with the Twitch chat API, but there's not a whole lot with the YouTube API. So this stream is happening simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. You can go ahead and stay here. I see y'all are on Twitch right now. You can stay here for now, and then once we get it working, you can switch over to YouTube to send me messages, play air horns, whatever we figure out. Are we making a real-time chat? We aren't going to be making the real-time chat. We're going to be using the real-time chat. So we're the chat that you're talking in right now, I'm hoping that we can take that. Here, actually, let me move this over here. There we go. Now you can see me better because I'm looking straight forward. We're going to be taking the real-time chat that y'all are using right now on Twitch, but we're going to be taking YouTube's because I think that's going to be more interesting today for the API usage. And then we're going to be using that to hopefully add some more interactivity to stream. I don't know how many of y'all are in streaming culture necessarily, but there's a streamer named Doug, who, if you've heard of, he creates some amazing content where he gives Twitch chat control of video games, where you have commands in chat that might be forward, back, left, right, jump. And then he like sets them up in Mario Party and sets half of the Twitch chat as A team and half the Twitch chat as Z team and has them fight each other in Mario Party with people using no, we do not need a dev account or anything like that. I'll talk more about the adventure that I went through figuring out how we could do this. Oh, hello from YouTube. We have a YouTube viewer. Hi. We're going to be using the YouTube chat to do this interactivity, so you're in the right place. Those of you who are on Twitch, you can stay there for now. We're going to talk about this later. But where was I? Oh, yes. Doug uses his live chat to allow his viewers to directly control the game that they're playing. So the chat literally has a character in the game. They have some stake in it. And I found that really cool and interesting, but he's doing that with Twitch, and there's a whole lot of programs and projects that allow you to do things in the Twitch chat, but there aren't any in the YouTube chat, and YouTube streaming is becoming more and more popular. There's a lot of controversy on Twitch that I don't want to get into, but YouTube is becoming more popular, but there isn't necessarily all of that support around adding interactivity to chat, so I wanted to mess around with that today. We got the amazing question here of like, please don't tell me we need like a YouTube dev account or anything like that. My first thought was like, oh yeah, YouTube has an API to allow us to work with the chat, like let's use that. And I set it all up with OAuth and all of these things. I authenticated it to the account that I was going to be streaming from, did all of this work. And then I was doing a little bit more research of like, ooh, I really want to make sure that I'm like pulling them as they come and making this efficient on my computer. And I realized that people have already done all of this work for you because Twitch chat is public facing. You can scrape it with a web scraper. We don't need any authentication or any specific API. So there's just like a ton of support we're going to be using today. This is going to be a 2-part stream, one today and then one tomorrow. We're going to be starting today in Python, writing locally on our computers so that, let's say you type in chat, !play air horn. Then my computer is going to play an air horn sound and I'm going to hear that and we can have fun with that. But then hopefully tomorrow we're going to be creating a web app that pulls in from the YouTube API so that I can start a poll and y'all can type in chat 1 or 2 to vote on the poll, and I can show you the results of that poll real time live on the screen, and we'll talk more about that later in the future. Yeah, I'm so excited right now for what we're going to be doing because these aren't necessarily like we're going to change the world with this, but I think it's going to be really cool and really fun. So, without much further ado, let's start talking about what we're going to be working with today. If I switch to this, boom, okay. You can see my screen right now. I have 2 tab groups right here. I have JavaScript nonsense, which is what we're going to be working with tomorrow, and then I have Python nonsense, which is what we're going to be working with today. Python is one of the languages that I'm most familiar with because, fun fact, I haven't written code in almost a year right now. I'm not going to school for computer science. I'm actually going to school for communications with more of computer science in the background, so it's been a while since I've touched code. So we're starting with Python, because that's what I'm most comfortable with, and then we're going to be moving into JavaScript tomorrow. But I want to say this right now because I feel like it's very easy in the computer science community to think that you can only create things if you are some code wizard who has like years of experience, because you see all of these people who work at FAANG companies and have rehearsed and practiced and have done it for years. And I just want to create something fun that'll do something that I want to do, which is allow YouTube live chat to control my computer. And I can do that even though I haven't written code in a long time. Yeah, so we're just going to have some fun with it. The only things that I've really done to set up for this is I have my development environment on my computer. I have VS Code because that's what I feel most comfortable with. And you can see me actually installing Python right before the live stream started because this actually isn't the computer that I use most of the time. This is a computer that I pulled out. It broke a while ago and I'm holding it together with electrical tape and hope because it is a Windows machine that is much better for live streaming. Normally I code on a Mac. So I set up Python, and that is all I have done. We're just going to be going from scratch from there. Corrupted Cobalt. Thank you. You can't. I'm making a little heart because, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of kind of, I don't know, grind set in the computer science community where it is you should be writing code 18 hours a day, 8 days a week. And I just want to show that that's not necessarily the case in order to be able to make cool things. Can we use CodeLab as well? You can use whatever IDE or programming environment you feel most comfortable in. We're just going to be using some very basic things with Python. We aren't going to be diving too deep. So anything that you can edit a text document in will work, even if that's Notepad. If you don't have one, if this is one of your first times coding, I highly recommend Visual Studio Code. It can handle basically anything. There's great community plugin support. It's just a wonderful piece of software. So let's talk about what I found for us to work with here. So this is what I was talking about before when I was talking about how people have already figured out a great way to pull from YouTube live chat. There's a library called PyTchat, which is a Python library for fetching YouTube live chat. It is what it says in the box. Like, it does exactly what we're looking to do, where we just import PyTchat, and then we give it the video ID of the live stream, which is a publicly accessible thing that's in the URL of the live stream. We'll talk about getting that for the stream that we're doing right now later. And then we can just set up a while loop while chat is alive for C in chat get.sync items. And then we can print out the message, or we can do what we want with the message. So this is where we're going to be doing our logic. So this is the super simple code that we're going to be using to get the information from live chat. And now the question is, what do we want to do with it? So I've been brainstorming a few ideas myself, but I'm going to turn it over to y'all in a sec, and we're going to brainstorm what things would you, as a viewer of a live stream, want to be able to do on my computer. But we have here text-to-speech, so I thought it'd be fun, especially because this is a fairly small community. I think I would be able to set it so that every single message you put in chat gets text-to-speeched out to me. If you've seen big streamers, they often have text-to-speech on for donations, so if you donate money, your message is read out loud. But because we don't have hundreds of thousands of people, we can do that for everyone, and I thought that would be fun. We also have PyInput, which I really want to see if we can get chat to be able to control something in a game. WASD to move around, click, move the mouse around. It would be lovely if we could do Minecraft, because I think it'd be really fun to see chat play Minecraft. And then I also have the PlaySound library open, because I feel like giving chat the ability to play noises on stream is only going to be chaotic and fun and possibly horrifying. But you know what? We're gonna get there when we get there. Do we have to install these tools as extensions in VS Code? Nope, we're going to install them using pip, which is a Python library. We're going to get to that when we get to that. I'm just kind of introducing, this is the prep work that I've done going into this. I had done a bunch of work into how the YouTube API works, to helping y'all walk through the process of setting up a Google Cloud developer profile and all of these things, but we don't need to do that. We can just be real simple and easy with PyTchat right here. And this is one of the things that I actually love about Python in particular, because I'm just going to be running this natively on my computer. I don't need to worry about hosting this on a server or a cloud platform or anything like that. The syntax is really friendly, and we're going to be able to do some really cool things with it. So with that being said, I'm going to switch over to VS Code, and we're going to create a new file here, which is going to be called ideas.md. It's going to be a markdown file where we, excusez-moi, let's just put this in my downloads right now. Great. We're going to be brainstorming what we want to make. So if we put a header here, let's make this bigger so y'all can see it. A little bit bigger. Great. Okay. So ideas for live chat. Now, I already have some, which are what we just talked about. So text to speech. We're going to do playing a noise. What about controlling mouse / keyboard or game or other? And then we were talking before about creating a poll that people can vote on in chat. Ooh, I also had an idea. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of this before, but there's something called Marbles on Stream, which is a super fun game that is a game on Steam where you take the usernames of people in Twitch chat and you assign those usernames to a bunch of marbles in a physics simulation, and they run down a track and you see which marble wins. And it's just a really fun way to engage with your viewers in a live stream setting, but it doesn't have any YouTube support. So it would be really great to add YouTube support to Marbles on Stream. With that being said, now I turn to y'all, viewers. what do you think would be fun to do as a viewer in chat? What would you want to have control over? What would you want to be able to impact or influence? So here are the ideas that I already came up with. And these 4 are the ones we're going to be possibly playing around with today in Python. And this is the one we might be messing around with tomorrow in JavaScript. But if any of y'all have any other ideas, Q&A. So Q&A is something that is obviously very important for interaction with chat, but it works pretty well already with existing tools, as given the fact that I was able to see that and answer it. So this is more ideas of like, what would you want to, if you could reach through the screen and touch my computer, what would you want to do with it? So if you would want to control a game or have you literally speak to me. Incrementally shift the streamer's voice up and down in pitch. I love that. Let's just make it voice modification based on chat messages, because there might be a voice modification library that could be cool. So you could make me sound like a robot or auto-tune or whatever. Play a song from YouTube. Okay. Play a YouTube video. This is also a thing that already exists, where there are a lot of libraries specifically for Twitch, I know, where you can donate money and a YouTube video will play on stream for your streamer. But we don't want to have that cost money, and we just want to have it ourselves. So we're going to try writing it. Can we also create an API? Yes. The whole point of this is that we're going to be walking through this together. That's why I emphasized that I haven't written code in a while, and we're going to be kind of starting from scratch, is because I think this will be a really great kind of ground level. I did mention earlier that this computer is held together with electrical tape and a prayer. So I heard it stutter there for a second. Anyway, yes, you can create this API. We're going to be working together on it. It's going to be super exciting. Any other ideas before we get started? If not, that's totally fine. I think we have a ton of good ideas here. And I think while we're going to give people more time to come up with things and type them in chat. Ooh, okay. Maxwell Squared says, get the streamer to wear a green blue shirt and color key it out. What if we just have control the streamer's green screen? Now, I can't change my shirt for the stream because I'm wearing my official Major League Hacking coach shirt, but we can mess around with the idea of chroma keying out parts of the background. I'm going to rank these in order of what I think will be easiest to most difficult here. So I already did the research for these two and know that they're going to be fairly simple. So I think we can start with these. Me not even using shortcuts here. So playing a noise and text to speech, I think, are going to be super simple. YouTube support for Marbles on Stream. I would need to look into Marbles on Stream more, and we'd be doing that together. Generate AI images based on viewers' prompt. This is a wonderful use of, so I have complex feelings on AI art because AI art does not create real art. It just steals art from existing artists that they don't get paid for. But the idea of there being, I'm thinking like my webcam's in this corner. We put something on the other corner of stream that is just a square of art that is based on chat's prompt. So AI art based on chat prompt. That is great. Chat filter. So chat filtering is usually done. So two things. One, we're just doing read only. We aren't going to be authenticating with the chat, so we can't remove anything from the chat. We're just going to be taking it and doing our own kind of data processing to it, but it's still going to be there on the main screen. And also most streamers already use some form of chat filter on the platform. So we have chat filtration set up on both Twitch and YouTube to screen out spam and hate speech and things like that. So that is a thing that is necessary for stream and that there are a lot of tools for. We aren't going to necessarily be doing that today. We're just trying to make some zany stuff. What happened to video quality? Oh no, okay. Again, this computer is held together. Literally, it is working because of a piece of electrical tape. I thought it was dead, and then I found what was wrong. So if this stream ever goes down, please let me know in chat, and I will switch over to a backup computer that I already have prepared. Great, okay. The reason I'm using this computer is because on a Windows environment, y'all will be able to have more control over my computer than if I were on my Mac. But let me know. Okay. So we have these two, which were the ones that I came up with, which are going to be super easy. Then I think play a YouTube video. Okay, I'm going to play a YouTube video down here under the section that would use JavaScript. And the reason I'm putting it there is because the reason why these two things I want to do with JavaScript is because I'm gonna let y'all know the secret sauce that's happening here. I am using a software called OBS to stream right now, and OBS has a feature where you can add in browser sources, so basically a web page that will dynamically change and show on stream. So I'm thinking we create a web page that can load YouTube videos on chat recommendations, so it shows up in the stream dynamically without me needing to have those videos up on my computer itself. So we're gonna put that down in JavaScript for later. Same with controlling the streamer's green screen, because that would be messing with their streaming software. AI art would actually go down there too, because that would be in the stream itself. I'm basically splitting these based on what would be software that's running on my computer and what would be an element of the stream setup itself. Voice modification, that I think will be good as a number 3 right here. And then I'm going to leave these two as unnumbered, and we'll see where we get as the stream progresses. We have just created a list of zany ideas on what we can use live chat to do, specifically how y'all can mess with my stream, and I think it's going to be super fun. Without further ado, I literally went silent as soon as I saw this, because no thank you. No thank you. I do not want you to be able to brick my computer. That is actually one of the things that I've been thinking about a lot, is if I were to give y'all keyboard and mouse control, how do I make it safe so that you don't start doing tech wizardry and RMRF / or / in this case. I've been thinking about this so much because I know y'all are technical, and I know y'all love to kind of mess around a little bit. So we're gonna burn that bridge when we get to it. I think we'll just set up specific prompts so you can only control the W, A, S, and D keys. Maybe give control within a virtual machine. Okay, this is you being smart. We have 2 hours today and 2 hours tomorrow, which, one, isn't enough time to necessarily be super smart, and also, the computer I'm running this on is held together with electrical tape, and I don't think it could handle running a virtual machine right now, so we can't do that. I am playing it risky AF right now. Computer is a potato. It is not a potato. It's like 3 years old. It was a great XPS laptop like 3 years ago, and then the RAM died because some exposed connections, because something rubbed against something else, and I don't know what happened, but at that point it was outside of warranty. So theoretically not a potato, but also not necessarily the most reliable of things. Okay, I'm making this slightly smaller as we prepare to write some code. Okay, we're gonna go File, New File, and we are going to call this Chat Makes My Life Hard.py. And we're going to save that to downloads because I can't bother doing file management live on stream with y'all. Oh, you can tell that I have yet to write code on this computer yet because I didn't even install the Python extension for VS Code. So that's automatically installing in the background. And we have Chat Makes My Life Hard.py. Okay. I have Python installed on this computer, and that is literally it. So we're going to go back to Chrome here, where I'd done my research, and I'm just going to copy this command. I have named it chaos.py. Yes, that is a perfect name for it. We're going to pip install pytchat. Oh no! Chat this is where I have been, ooh. I thought I had Python installed. I'm gonna try starting a new terminal, but I'm like 90% sure, oh, that doesn't start a new terminal. I'm like 90% sure that that is because I have not restarted my computer. So I did put it in path. Yes, y'all are talking about adding it as an environment variable. Let's open up my settings and take a look at this. I'm like 90% sure that it is an environment variable, but I've not restarted my computer since I added that, because I added that at like 8:30 today and didn't restart my computer. So we're gonna search for environment, edit the system environment variables, and hope that I don't like dox myself. Path, edit. You can see here I have Python in the environment variable. So we're gonna try this again. Terminals open before you added the environment variable need to be restarted to pick it up. I am like praying that you are right, because if you are, we are all set. We're gonna try this again. Pip install pytchat. Okay. Oh. Let's take a look at this. And now, it is the semicolon character. Okay, great. I followed a tutorial online to add that environment variable to path. So it told me to use a semicolon. Let's just not and see what happens. Where are y'all? There you are. Okay, I lost chat for a sec. Windows problems. Windows problems. This is why I switched to Mac OS. But if I was on Mac OS, y'all wouldn't be able to reach in and control my keyboard. So let's go back to our environment variables. And we're going to go environment variables, path, edit. We're going to edit here. And we are just going to split this into two, rather than having that semicolon there. Okay, let's try this. Close out of this terminal. And open up a new one. That is not what we want. We want pip install pytchat. Okay. So good news. We have a workaround for this, which is just directly finding where this is installed on my computer. Hopefully y'all don't need to go through all of this. This is hopefully just because I was a small dingus and forgot to set up Python further ahead of the stream. Scripts. Okay, here we have pip.exe. And we're just going to copy this path. So at one point, when I was a Windows user full-time, I remembered how to copy the path to an executable, but I apparently don't know. But that should work. Great. Okay, so we're just going to use that. Hopefully y'all can just type pip, because you'll have your environment variables set up correctly. But we're just going to do that for now. Install pytchat. Drum roll. Hey, and it's installing. This is one of the reasons why I love Python, because pip is the easiest package manager I've ever used. I used to be, when I was heavily involved in programming and was still a full computer science major, I used to do a lot of work in React and Flutter, which both of them have good package managers, but pip has just been the easiest for me in all of my experience. Great, so we've installed pytchat, which is what we're going to be using to get the Python chat. And now we're going to get pi text-to-speech 3, pi TTSX 3. And that's what we're going to be using to hopefully have y'all speak to me. I forgot that I need to do this. Installing. This is always the most excited part of any programming project, installing all of your dependencies and resources that you're going to be using. Great. I am not upgrading pip right now. We are not diving down that rabbit hole. We're just going to work with what's working. And we're going to use play sound right now, because I think that one is going to be quick and easy to get running. Keep forgetting that I need to do. Here we go. Play sound. Okay. Now, if you wanted to be like a really good developer and do all of the right things, you would kind of figure out what this depreciation, deprecation, I believe is the correct pronunciation of that, is actually telling us. But we just want to make a meme so that Twitch chat can control our computer. So we're just going to skip over that. It's installed successfully. Let's take a look at PyTchat. So I'm literally just going to copy this example and throw it into what I'm actually probably going to rename chaos.py, just because it's going to be much easier to manage that way. Because that was a really long file name that I didn't really think about at the time, that I'll probably need to be typing this a couple of times. Chaos.py. Great. File, open file, downloads, chaos.py. Great. So now this should just work because we have PyChat downloaded, or PyTchat downloaded and installed. What we just need is this video ID, which we're going to get right now. So in this case, we want to be pulling from the MLH live stream. So let's search for MLH live or MLH YouTube channel. Major League Hacking on YouTube. We're going to go here, and I'm going to be proactive and mute that tab before I start getting a horrible echo. As it loads. Great. Okay, so we have Major League Hacking, and you might notice a certain live stream right here, because we are live on YouTube. And I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste this in chat for y'all, which is going to be kind of very funny for those of y'all who are in YouTube chat right now. But for those of you who are in Twitch chat, you can use that in order to... Oh, Lord, I need to pause the stream. You can use that link that I just sent in order to switch over to YouTube, both of which will work. Twitch and YouTube, we stream on both for a reason, but today we are going to be working with YouTube chat for our API integrations. So the thing that we need is this code right here. After the V and the bar right there, and we're going to paste that in there and hit save and hit play. And hope that it works. I'm going to close out of this. Okay, no error messages. But if I type this, this is me testing this code. And I send that in the YouTube chat. Ka-chow! That was as easy as copying and pasting. And if y'all type things in YouTube chat, you can see it showing up in my command prompt on my laptop. Literally 5 lines of code that we were able to copy verbatim from the documentation. This is super, super easy. So excited and so happy right now, because usually this takes so much, usually setting things like this up take a lot longer, as evidenced by what I was trying to do before with pulling from the YouTube API and all of these things, where I needed to set up authentication and use OAuth and all of these things. Literally, this is the easiest thing. Great. Amazing. This is already working. I could not be happier right now. I'm going to exit out of this using Control C, and we're going to take a look at changing this section right here, which is what was just printing to the command prompt down here. And let's take a look at our ideas list to see what's first on our ideas. Text to speech. Great. Okay. So the first thing is we want to take that c.message and we want to have my computer read that out to me. So let's take a look at our text to speech API here. Or this isn't even an API. This is just a library that we're using. Okay. And we'll notice here we have 4 lines. This is why I'm so excited, because again, I haven't written code in a long time. Like, I still remember all of the things on like a theoretical level, but when I was prepping for this, I was literally trying to use like dot items and whatever to access the parts of a dictionary in Python when it's dot get in Python, because I was trying to use your like Java and C++ notation for that. Like, I haven't written code in a while. So the fact that this is so easy, and I see that it's working for other people as well, which is incredible, just deeply wonderful. This is why I love, for those of y'all who do participate in hackathons, I highly, highly recommend that you take a look at the beginning of a hackathon. You kind of define what we did at the beginning, where we came up with a list of ideas and we prioritized them based on what was easiest for us to implement. And then we did a bunch of research to see what code was already written, because our goal here isn't to reinvent the wheel. We aren't trying to show to some FAANG company that we can create a server that does X thing really well and really fast. We just want to create something fun for us. And we're able to do that with, this is 9 lines. Like, yes. One is basically done in 9 lines. Wow. It is exactly where I am at. And I'm so glad it looks like it's working for everyone in chat too. So, okay. Let's change this around. I'm going to explain what I'm doing for those of y'all who aren't necessarily super experienced in Python. Great. Okay. So what I just did was we are importing PyTchat and PyTTSX3. Those are our 2 libraries that we're using to do these things in so few lines of code. And then we are defining chat to be the chat that PyTchat is creating. And then we are defining engine to be the initialization of PyTTSX. And then we are having the engine, the way that I'm interpreting this is that we're giving the engine something to say, and then run and wait is going to have it run that and then wait for the next command. Is what I'm assuming. We're just going to try it and see what happens. We're going to change this right here though to we're going to make c.message a string. I have to install PyTTSX3 also. If you want to do the text-to-speech, yes, you will. PyTchat is just to pull the chat, and PyTTSX3 is to do text-to-speech. And we are going to try this and just see what happens. 99% chance it's going to break. Someone say something in chat. I heard it because of stream audio, but I'm like 90% sure you did, because I'm like 90% sure. Oh. Okay. So we know that it's working, but engine.say is not doing exactly what we want it to do. So I'm going to, again, exit out of this. We know that it's working because it said starting TTS engine, and we could hear that, or at least I could hear that. Please let me know in chat if you heard that or if I'd want to change around. We're not hearing anything yet. Okay. Let us... Okay. I'm going to grab the B-movie script. And I'm going to put that into the text-to-speech engine. and we're going to have that be playing while I mess around with audio on stream to make sure that y'all can hear this. Oh goodness. You should be able to hear audio output from my laptop. That's what you can hear the music right now. The music is audio output from my laptop. Hopefully you should be able to hear the music. When I tested this, y'all were able to hear the music. There we go. Okay. Find and replace. Want to find... Ugh. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to be smart with this. We're just going to be real simple. And I'm just going to paste that in there. I maybe shouldn't have pasted the entire B-movie script right now. This might have been a little bit of a folly, considering that this is just one part of the process. But hey, we only needed 9 lines of code, so why don't we just add a couple thousand lines of B-movie script to pad it out? Great. Okay. Now you might be asking me, Timur, what is the point of this? And just to restate, in case my boss is watching right now, as I spend so much time just making the B-movie script, we want to be able to let y'all hear it, because that is kind of an important part of having chat control the stream, is chat being able to get the results from their actions. And in order to do that, I want to give our text-to-speech engine something very long, but hopefully not super annoying to listen to, while we figure out what this is playing from. Or we could just say that the B-movie script is necessary for all programming projects. I don't know if I would say that necessarily, but one could make that argument. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this. There almost definitely is a more efficient way of doing this. But for some reason, I decided to just do this because I thought it would take less time, because I couldn't think of a fast way of removing new line and hard carriage return characters from our plain text. Okay. I think that's going to be enough for now. And I'm just going to copy this a couple of times. And we're going to hit play. Okay, y'all cannot hear this. Okay. Okay. I am going to lose audio for 1 second while I restart my stream audio. Hopefully y'all should still be able to hear me. Music is still working. Let's try this again. Ugh. Background music stopping was deliberate so that I can hear and see on my waveforms. Oh my goodness. I'm taking my headphones off for a second because all I hear is the B-movie script. Let me know, y'all, in chat when you can hear the B-movie script. Otherwise, I'm just going to be being tortured in a dungeon of my own creation. I've stopped all audio other than me because we're trying to figure out where this is playing to because I can hear it in my headphones, but y'all can't hear it, which is a problem. Okay, thank you. Voicemeeter Banana. Yep, there are a bunch of different open source software solutions. I'm using Elgato Wavelink because I am using an Elgato microphone, and I'm using their closed source solution, but there are plenty of different good ones for this. Okay. We are going to try this one more time.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly.
Theoretically, y'all should be
Its wings
hearing
are
the
too
B-movie
small to
script
get its
right
fat
now.
little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Okay, I'm stopping this as
Yellow,
soon as possible.
black,
Great.
Yellow, black.
Please
Yellow,
stop.
black.
Please,
Yellow,
please
black.
stop.
Oh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little.
Oh no.
Very.
Oh
Breakfast
no.
is ready.
Okay, I'm just
Booming.
closing out of Visual Studio Code. I could not end the script because it was actively running text to speech. So this might be a small nightmare that we run into later where chat takes too much control. I'm trusting y'all to not spam too many things in chat here, but this is a huge victory because it shows that we do have a text to speech engine running and y'all can hear it. So those are the two important things that we just learned there. Also, according to all known laws of aviation, bees should, which I'm sure is something that none of y'all had ever heard before. I'm having too many errors in Linux. I honestly do not know much about Linux other than that it exists. I have never actually daily driven a Linux system, so I'm sorry, I cannot help you there right now, but I can send good vibes in your general direction and hope that it gets better. I honestly don't know. It is just the B-movie script, and it is deranged as ever. So, okay. Grounding ourselves after that quite chaotic moment, we want to look at this text-to-speech engine. And so I guess my question is, does run and wait, can we call that multiple times? Full documentation. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is where this is slightly risky, but I think it's going to be worth it for the meme factor alone. Okay. Oh, this is like too much documentation for our meme time. Like we are just making memes. So, we're just going to try something again. We're going to try using run and wait multiple times, and if my computer catches fire, I'll run and get a fire extinguisher at some point. Let's try this again. This is my approach to programming, where like I'll take a look at the documentation, and if it's very easily readable, then great. And if it's not, then I'm just going to mess around with it and hope I don't break anything too badly. So if someone in YouTube chat wants to try saying something to christen our text-to-speech engine.
After a long day of work, Kanye West goes to his Kanye nest to take his Kanye rest. He wakes up feeling his Kanye best. Then he'll get Kanye dressed on his Kanye vest to go on a Kanye quest. Congratulations to Way for winning a swag drop. Hello.
It is working.
Hello humans.
It is working, y'all. We have text-to-speech working in literally 11 lines of code, 2 of which we can remove. There we go. 9 lines of code, and we are reading from YouTube chat and running it in text-to-speech on my computer. It is
noise.
This seems like too much power to be accessed so easily, but we've done it and it is working, and I'm starting up the background music again. Actually, I'm switching our background music from that chill lo-fi beats to some
Salakami is very happy this morning.
And we're gonna hopefully have
Toid.
some slightly more intense music. This makes me extremely happy. For those of you who aren't on YouTube and are still watching on Twitch, again, every other MLH live stream, you can watch it on Twitch, that's fine. But in this case, we're able to access the YouTube chat without needing to use any authentication, so we're using YouTube chat here. So go ahead and switch over to YouTube.
You are doing very good.
This is very wholesome. Thank you. Thank you. I love that I can now just hear voices of encouragement from y'all at any time.
Yellow, black.
That is going to haunt my nightmares. Okay.
Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card, all B's. Very proud. Ma. I got a thing going here. Not me attending both. HELLO. We are excited to announce insulin is free now.
The memes. You know, this is, so if y'all saw my post in the Discord, like I knew that this was going to just be memes and chaos, but I wasn't expecting, like we're 52 minutes into it. Like I was scared that we wouldn't get anything running this stream.
LMAO.
Oh, someone asked, wait, does this work with Twitch chat? Corrupted Cobalt? No, it does not. We're just working with the YouTube chat API because it was, again, kind of scarily easy for us to do this. So you'll want to switch to YouTube for this one. You could do the same thing with Twitch chat. I know there are a lot of streamers who do this with Twitch chat, but we're using YouTube today. Okay. Oh no. I'm now going to give y'all too much power. We're going to try playing a noise, and my immediate
Great thing I learned today.
My immediately thought, oh, we're going to see how much hearing this text-to-speech voice messes with my talking on stream.
Hey dimmer.
Hey, yes, air horn. My immediate thought
unlimited
is,
power.
Air horn, you do have unlimited power. You have too much power right now. My immediate thought is air horn, but we're going to see.
Will, shouldn't I disturb you now?
I need to remind myself that I'm the one who chose to do this, that I pitched this idea to Mary and got this approved. All of this is due to my choices. Exactly. Okay. Let's take a look at the sounds library now, because I think the faster we do this in the fewest lines of code, the fewest chances there are for me to realize my mistake and change my mind. So let's take a look at play sound, which again should be
kaboom.
A very easy library for us to use. This I did research to find the simplest things I could possibly think of, and theoretically with one line we should be able to play MP3 files from this computer, which at that point it's more work to find the MP3 files, which I'm gonna start this now. If y'all want me to have a noise that I play on my computer, find the MP3 file.
This is actually really fun.
I'm so glad. I'm really happy. This is very fun for me too. Link those MP3 files not in Twitch chat, but rather in the GHW December. Which channel should we use?
GG.
Great. In the GHW Lounge chat, go ahead and drop links to MP3 files or just like audio files that you want chat to be able to play on this stream there. The first thing that I can think of is air horn, but if y'all think of other things, go ahead and place those in the GHW Lounge channel in the Discord. While y'all work on finding those, I'm going to do the incredibly hard work of writing 2 lines of code. First, we're going to go ahead and install this. And I'm going to create a new command line, so hopefully the text-to-speech should still be working. Oh, I need to do the pip workaround again. Ugh, this is what I get for not setting up my system variables correctly.
Can we play WAV or OGG files?
Theoretically, actually, let's check. So I love that I don't even need to be looking at chat to be able to hear and respond to that. Let's take a look. WAV and MP3 are the 2 that we have support for. So no OGG, but WAV and MP3. And if you can only find it in OGG, we could probably convert it to an MP3. I'm looking for my Python installation. Pip. Where's my Python installation? There we go. Okay. Again, we're going to be posting these links if you find them in the GHW Lounge channel. Oh my goodness. PlaySound is already installed. Great. I'm going to go find, let's search for air horn SFX free. Free sounds library, I believe, is reputable. Trying not to install malware on my computer. This website looks very sketchy. Freesound.org? I know I've used, here we go. Freesound.org is a very reputable site. If y'all want to search on here as well, I'm going to log into this. Okay.
Air horn.
Yes, air horn. That is what the sound looks like. There we go. I'm just logging into the website to download it, because theoretically this should be like 2 more lines of code. No, 503. I got a 503 on freesound.org, which is not great, but we can find another air horn sound. Zap Splat is the first song. Oh, where do I have to check in? Let me get you the check-in link as long as we're waiting right here, because if you do want to check in, which I do recommend you do because it gets points for your team, or your guild, I believe, is the link that I just pasted in chat.
https://organize.mlh.io/participants.
I forgot that if I sent the link in chat, then it would
YouTube to MP3 converter plus YouTube search for air horn sound effect.
Oh, that's a big brain move right there. That's a very big move. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Max. I don't want it to be 17 seconds long. I do not want 17 seconds of air horn every time y'all hit me with an air horn. Ooh, boy. My internet connection is not liking both.
Way says I sent on Discord.
Oh, sent on Discord. Oh, great. Okay. That is a wonderful air horn sound that I'm going to download to my computer here. Great. That's one sound. And then we have...
Give us volume control also.
Volume control, I refuse to give you. That, I like having eardrums, and I do not want to give up my eardrums. That is incredibly good. I am downloading it. Yes, yes. The ha-ha-has are entirely... very, very good. I am mildly concerned of possible copyright with this stream, but I'm going to give it to a vote. Give me a yes in chat if we're going to implement the Rickroll button, regardless of possible copyright problems, and no if we want to be law-abiding netizens and not have an amazing meme in stream. So, yes. I'm assuming I'm going to get a lot of yeses. I can't hear audio in my system. Do you mean you cannot hear the stream audio, or your code is not allowing you to hear audio? If you can follow up with that.
Yes.
We're getting yeses, which, I mean, I don't even know why I necessarily asked, but okay.
Yes, yes.
We're getting yeses. This is where I would be able to run a poll, which is our idea right here, where I could send out a poll and y'all could reply with either 1 or 2, and we could have the graphs showing up on screen. It would look wonderful. We'll talk more about that though tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in. It's going to be great. Okay. We're going to actually write some code here. We're going to write an if statement. Okay, so if, and we're going to do c.message, which is going to be the message, and we're going to take the first character of that, and if that is equal to an exclamation mark, which I need to put in quotes because it's a string, if that is equal to an exclamation part, we are not going to do this. So okay. Oh, that is a very good question. If you were, someone was talking about using Colab. If you were talking about using Colab, that might be difficult because you need to have this running on your computer locally to be able to hear it. No, only VS Code. I'll be honest. Wait, let me check the text-to-speech engine to see if it has... if it has Linux support. This is not. Ugh. Goodness, I cannot type. Pi TTS 3 TTSX 3. Maxwell Squared, if you can put that sound effect that you gave a YouTube chat for, if you can post that in the GHW Lounge chat in Discord so I can get to that, I would appreciate that. I cannot directly open a YouTube link from chat.
A test.
That test worked. Great, thank you, Max.
So this works?
It does. Okay. Let's... Great. Amazing. Mwah. I don't think I'm going to use this one because I don't really know what it is. But what if we look up a laughing sound effect? Oh, bruh is going to be good. Bruh is very good. I believe Y2Mate was reputable last time I tried doing this. So this is the bruh sound. We're gonna go with it. Download. And just hope I don't get a virus. You know what? This computer is already hanging on by a thread with a couple viruses. It's for the memes. It's for the memes, chat. I am just gonna search for laughing sounds YouTube. That is very long. And YouTube, again, does not want to load. Laughing sound... I want like a sitcom laugh, so you can laugh at me.
When I wrote this code, only God and I understood what I did. Now only God knows.
Mwah! One of the best comments on code I've ever seen. Great. Amazing. That is exactly what we're looking for. We have a crowd laughing. And then let's just get a Roblox death noise. For some reason, whenever oh, it's because I muted YouTube when I opened up the YouTube stream. That's why I've been this entire time.
I think you mean a Messiah death noise.
A what? Oh, that's the new death noises. No, I want the old death noise. I'll be honest. I don't know what you mean by that, Max. There we go. I just want the classic oof. Back here. Great. Okay. We have a good amount of sound effects. So now I'm just going to open up my downloads and manage these. Let's rename air horn. Rickroll. What is this? That's the death noise from Messiah 2000. Roblox stole it. That is good to know. I did not know that that was a thing. Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. Roblox is a company that exists based on child labor, so what's one more thing of theft? I'm going to rename Arrow to Twang so I remember what it is. Zombie. Bruh. Hood. Classic.
Use the You've Got Mail 2 PLS.
You've got mail 2. As in TOO or TWO? Yes, TOO. I am going to definitely use the You've Got Mail. Okay, great. Now we have our list of files, and we're going to go into here. So currently, I've just added a little bit of logic that if a YouTube chat message starts with an exclamation point, that's going to be a command, and if not, then it's going to read it out loud, because we don't want, if you send a command to play something, we don't want the text-to-speech to read that as well. So, if, I'm going to need to look up string splicing in Python to look at how we can take the first couple characters. The slice syntax. Okay. Last digit not included.
Video quality went bruh.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Let me know if and when it comes back. I am also on Wi-Fi because my
Video is not stream in high quality.
I'm gonna run a speed test to see if that's my internet or
It's
my
back.
Oh, it's back. Okay, great. I'll be honest, this is ridiculously convenient because I can be doing things on my multiple monitors and I can just hear y'all talking to me. This is both a great meme, but also very convenient. Okay, so we want from 0 to, I want exclamation point play. So it would
True
be
LOL.
to 6.
Now it's good.
Exclamation point PLAY to 5. C dot message. Okay. Now here is where, do we have a switch statement in Python? I don't believe we do. We're just going to need to do an if-else tree, if I'm correct. Okay. We're writing this code quick and dirty. So we have the command play oof. Play laugh.
No need for parenthesis around the conditionals in Python.
Yes, I theoretically know that. I just have a Java-pilled brain, and I cannot not have those parentheticals.
Elif.
Elif, thank you. See, literally it was faster for you to do that than for me to Google it. This tells you how long it's been since I've written Python.
Elif.
I'm now going to...
Yeah, but it's more of a habit.
I'm assuming that habit has to do with the parentheses and not the elif. So we have play oof and laugh and got mail. And if we were doing this in like a better, longer form way, we would have it so that it would just be if it contained. Yeah, we're not going to deal with this because we have 45 more minutes of stream time, and I want to maximize the memes that we can accomplish. So we're kind of writing this quick and dirty. But there are probably better ways of doing this so that it's more lenient on the user, so they don't need to type it exactly perfect. I'll go through and process capitalization for this up at the top.
Play got mail.
This isn't going to work yet. Got mail, put classic. Might have bitten off more than I could chew with the number of these. Bruh. Zombie.
Can we make the sound name a variable to play any MP3 by the file name?
I'm going to need to read that in the chat because... So, theoretically, yes. I don't necessarily feel comfortable doing that because I'm just imagining some nightmare world where like I have some file in my downloads that's called social security number.mp3 and someone in chat's like play social security number and then my social security number starts reading out. I want to lock down, I want to give chat control, but I want to limit what that control can be. So yes, this would be a way to add efficiency, but this is a way that I can make sure that you can't just find any file in that folder. Actually, if I was doing this properly, this wouldn't be in my down. Let's try it. I actually really like that. Thank you.
Can you put all MP3s in a folder?
Let's just, yeah, okay. I keep having like this gremlin impulse to just like,
How we can use this API in our webpage.
No one is grading you on this project. You can have everything in downloads and not create a folder and all of these things, but it's just slowly making things harder. So we're gonna create a folder called MP3s. And we're going to move the MP3s into there. And instead of implementing all the MP3s at once, I'm going to implement 3. And then we're going to work on implementing more from there. And we aren't going to leave this project in downloads. We're going to be smart and cool and move it into my documents.
Just put everything on the desktop, and when there is too much stuff, put it all in a folder.
I mean, I used to do that, but now I have like this obsession with keeping my desktop clean. Stream controller. Great. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Great, we're going to close out of these, and we're going to open a folder and do this the right way. Stream controller. Nope, not MP3, it's just stream controller. There we go. Okay, great. Yeah. Sound name. Oh wait, we're writing in Python. C.message. And then we're gonna do 5 to the end. Great. And now, theoretically, we should be able to... Let me take a look at our play sound. Okay. Play sound, and theoretically, this will be in the local path of MP3s. Don't forget to trim the space. Ah, thank you. The text-to-speech currently is paused, so you won't be able to hear yourself for like a brief second. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So I'm just going to walk y'all through really quickly what I did. You can probably follow it. I forgot a... Thank you. I did forget a /. Oh, wait, I'm on Windows. Do I use a / or a /? I'm assuming /. No, back. You know what? I'm going to try / because that's what the sample code had, but I always mess this up. Okay. Forward is fine. Thank you, chat, for reassuring me that my code is fine. Okay, so let me clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we are importing our library to get chat, our library to do text-to-speech, and now we're importing our library to play a sound. Like we've talked about before, we're getting our chat, we're starting our engine for text-to-speech, and now all we're doing is when we have all the messages in chat, we are checking first to make sure to see if it's a command, and if it is, we're going to see if it's a command !play, and if it is, we're going to try playing the file with the sound. Oh, I want sound name. Brenna, enjoy the spam? We're about to. I'm going to try making it no longer case sensitive. Because I don't want y'all to have to deal with case sensitivity. Documents. Oh wait, I can do that right here. Great. It's almost like by creating a folder, I can more easily manage my assets. Got mail. I'm just gonna rename this to got mail. All lowercase. And Hood Classic. The same. Great. I'm gonna hit save. And then how to make a string, all lowercase Python. Oh. Dot lower. Great. Super easy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's try it and hope it works. Okay. It hasn't crashed out.
You've got mail.
Oh! Okay, okay. It played 1. It played You Got Mail, and then it died at air horn. Why did it die? Okay. Ooh. I believe it's that it was trying to play the air horn while You've Got Mail was still playing. So it was the spam that killed it. Let's take a look. Okay. There's an optional second argument, block, which is set to true by default. Setting it to false makes the function run asynchronously. Is there more documentation than this? It's anti-spam. Yes, it crashes out as soon as someone tries doing something twice. Okay. I'm going to see. Okay. We set that to false. It supposedly will run asynchronously. Let's try this again. Okay, wait. It only dies at air horn. Oh, I'm just gonna put this in a try acceptable. Goodness. Okay, try. Okay. We couldn't hear anything, so we're gonna try doing this now. And let's try this again, because it only died at air horn again. Let's try this again. I'm changing the music to hype tracks. We just got an air horn sound. Okay, so at least one thing worked.
This is a certified hood classic.
I can't believe it. I legitimately can't believe it. We have 20 lines of code, and y'all are able to play. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try now. Oh, okay.
This is a certified hood classic.
Rickroll did not work.
This is a certified hood classic.
Nice.
Bruh didn't work. Okay, so the good news is that our try except block is making it no longer crash when it has an error, and we could hear with that nice that we can do both text to speech and why? Why is it only liking some of them? So this is one advantage and one disadvantage of using a very undocumented
This is a certified hood classic.
and underutilized API or library. This is not an API. And that it was very fast to get up and working, but okay. Zombie worked.
Is it using play sound?
It is using play sound, yes. Yeah, it can't use Rickroll. Why can't it use Rickroll? The specified device is not open or is not recognized by MCI.
Allegedly 1.3 is unstable and 1.2.2 should be used instead. It no worky. Bonus audio file extension is not MP3.
Yes, I noticed that I have a couple waves, which I'll need to deal with. But Max doing the actual programming work here. Oh. Oof didn't work. Oof didn't work either. Okay. I'm going to cancel and close out of this for now. And we're going to try taking Max's advice. And we're going to try uninstalling and reinstalling a lower version. So we're going to try pip uninstall. You know, this music is too hype. We're switching back to our chill lo-fi beats. Uninstalling play sound, and then hit install. Thank you, Max. Great, okay. And now we have laugh and bonus as wave files. But let's just try this again to see if our MP3s are now working. Go ahead and try an audio and chat, y'all.
Bruh.
This is a certified hood classic.
Bruh wasn't working before. It's working! It's working! Okay, thank you, Max.
You've got mail.
This is wonderful. I'm quite literally speechless. So yeah, bonus and laugh are currently waves. So I'm just gonna really quickly find a dot wave to MP3 converter.
Never gonna give you up.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is 20 lines of code and an hour and 30 minutes, half of which has been just messing around finding funny sounds. This is why I got into coding, to be honest, because I wanted to create funny little cool things.
Never gonna let you down.
And the ability to be able to do this is just making my heart soar right now. This is incredible. I'm selecting our
This is a
wave
certified
files,
hood classic.
and I'm converting them to MP3 right now. Eventually, if we were trying to like have a productive stream, I might make it so that there's a cooldown of like, I don't know, 10 seconds per user, because we can do that. We do have the author name and we do have date time, and like we have this extra information. We can do a lot more with this, but the point of this is just a proof of concept to just see. Great, okay, I have my MP3s now, to see if we could do this in the first place, and then we can refine it later.
Audacity is free and open source for editing and converting audio.
I believe I have Audacity on this computer. I'm quite lazy when it comes to file formats, and I just always search like how to convert, and there's always like Cloud Convert or something there that makes my life infinitely easier than needing to actually think about like, oh, what software do I have installed? Great, y'all should be able to laugh at me now.
Should we just make music here, write lyrics or something?
I mean, you could. I'll be honest, that laugh isn't the best laugh sound effect. Like, there could be much better laughs there, but it is something. The command is exclamation point play, and then you do the file name. Okay. We're just gonna take a sec and pat ourselves on the back that like we just did this. That this is 1 hour and 33 minutes into stream. The first 20 of which I spent talking to y'all about the idea, and we were brainstorming. Like, we've actually only been writing code for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes at most. And we already had text to speech and the chat being able to play noises. I am quite literally in many ways speechless. This is...
Pat.
I was very nervous for this stream because I have not, as I talked about in the beginning, I haven't actually done an event with MLH in over a year because I've been having some mental health problems, and coming back was really scary. And I'm just really happy because this has been a really fun stream, and we still have another half hour to go. And I just thank y'all for being here.
You did amazing.
I really appreciate it. Okay. Woo! Let's now take a look at our last few things.
This was absolutely fun.
I'm so happy. And again, we have half an hour left. I was being a little bit premature there by talking about like, this has been really fun because we still have time. Okay. Controlling mouse and keyboard for another game, I believe will probably be a lot of work with the specific game.
I enjoy my 2 hour.
The controls work well with it. So I'm going to move this down. This is a later project. Because you'll need to customize it for each game to make sure that chat can type in, like, I don't know, if we're playing, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, it can be, like, play White Eye Blue Dragon, or whatever the super cool card is, rather than them being like, I want to press the W key and then move the mouse 5 pixels to the left. And like, we want to give them better control. So I'm going to move that down for later. Unless we have voice modification based on chat messages.
Control the streamer with WASD. Make them do crimes. Minecraft. Marbles on stream sounds so fun. Maybe for next session?
So, okay. We're going to do 2 things. One, controlling me with WASD to make me do crimes. I'm imagining this would be a great hardware hack project. You have a helmet with a servo on it with a stick and like think like Minecraft, like OG Minecraft, carrot on a stick controlling your pig, and just hanging from it is, I don't know, like what is something that computer science nerds like? What would I walk towards? I don't know. Caffeine. You would have like a coffee there, and I'd just be like, oh, I have to get to the coffee, and you'd be controlling me with WASD, and I'd be walking around.
Programming socks.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that myself, but yeah, we could have some programming socks there. I was gonna be the first person to bring that one up. Yeah, okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna drink some water, and then I think we can get Marbles on Stream working for this session.
Yeah, Minecraft makes fun.
I think this is going to be pretty good. And then tomorrow, again, I'm streaming at 5
Hashtag Blahajame rise up.
Eastern time, I believe. Let me double check the schedule so I don't give you all the wrong time. Tomorrow, I am streaming. Today's Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. No, I'm streaming at 3 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And we're doing the exact same thing. It's a part 2 of today's stream. And we have all of these ideas. If we want, and I think by the sounds of it, we're going to want to, we can spend all of tomorrow just making Minecraft work. So chat can play Minecraft. I think that would be way more than a poll than people can vote on, because that's like functional. But we want this to be the meme stream. So yeah, tomorrow, I'm like 90% sure we're going to be working on Minecraft and chat. Again, that'll be at 3 p.m. I'm going to drink some water because my voice is kind of hoarse. And then we're going to be working on Marbles on Stream. I do also just want to say, this is going to be running now in the background of every stream that I do for MLH. So I'm doing a bunch of streams this week, and if you want to stop by and have some text-to-speech running in the background.
Oh, it's right after Waze 1 p.m. session tomorrow. Hack your spreadsheets, intro to Google Apps script.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. That
Glasses
is
purple yellow diamond.
how schedules work. I feel, oh my goodness, it's 10:38. Eastern time. I'm usually a morning person. I'm feeling a little bit tired and just like a little bit overwhelmed. Let's take a look at... Okay. Let's all just take a deep breath. Marbles on Stream. For those of you who haven't seen it, it is a Twitch game. Not Twitch game. It is a Steam game that connects with Twitch. It's free on Steam, and you connect it to your Twitch account, and it can take... People put a command into Twitch chat, and then it adds them to a marble, and then the marble goes down a track. We're obviously doing this with YouTube. So I believe we can manually type in names. So what we could honestly do, performing first time setup. Marbles on Stream is loading. What we could do is export what people type into chat to a text file that I just then copy and paste into Marbles on Stream. It's not the most elegant solution, but it's like 90% there. And I think that will be like good enough. Good old Steam performing first time setup. Well, this is performing setup. Ooh, how do we want to do this? So we're going to take a look. Marbles on Stream is loading right now. I'm hoping that it's windowed rather than full screen. Otherwise, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. It's full screen, but it went to the right screen. So y'all should be able to see it. Why did everything just go black? Okay. I accept the right for you to take my kidneys. Okay. So yeah, here we go. We have Marbles on Steam, which is a free... Oh no, my internet connection. Okay.
Is this paid?
No, this is a free game on Steam. You won't need to download it and play, but if you want to have this play on your stream. Yes. And we want to race. See, this is the thing. It like has all of these things set up so that you connect this to your Twitch, and it does all of this for you. I see that my internet should hopefully be getting better. Oh, it's unstable. I might need to fix this for next stream. But you can see that it's like you can see that it's designed to be so. Let's take a look here. I know that it doesn't have to be.
Oh no, video is lagging to like 1 FPS.
Okay. Give me a sec. Thank you for letting me know that. How do I leave you? Oh, she's chugging. System interrupts are taking up 92% of my CPU right now. My computer is not liking this. Oh, task manager's not responding. Can we salvage this? Okay. Theoretically, oh, there we go. It looks like my frames are back. Apparently, by the looks of it, my
Stream
laptop
is so lagging.
cannot. Okay, theoretically, it should be back. Please let me know if it's back. My laptop could not handle both streaming and playing that game because she is literally held together with electrical tape. Give me a sec to like decrease.
Stream is fine now.
Okay, then it was that. Give me a sec to like decrease the intensity of. Okay, if I do this, we're like drastically simple. You should theoretically be able to hear me but not see me. Welcome to Potato Quality Dimmer. I've skimped out on OBS because OBS was taking a lot of resources. So now we have like laptop webcam dimmer rather than like nice camera dimmer. Let me know if you can still hear me. Audio still should be the same.
Audio is lagging a bit.
Okay. That makes sense. But you can at least hear me. We have like 17 minutes left, and we're going to try getting Marbles on stream working. This might be something that we follow up with tomorrow, and then we work on Minecraft.
We can hear you.
Great. Tomorrow might be gaming on stream, basically. Like, how can Twitch
Audio is good on my
game? But for now, let's try loading Marbles on stream again. Okay. My webcam currently is more than one frame.
Please share your Twitter handle.
Twitter handle would be @Nathan. Please don't ever call me Nathan. I don't ever use Twitter. You'll see some really old tweets from probably over a year ago now when I was doing MLH events. But if you want it, you can follow me there. Okay. So theoretically, I have more than one frame right now, and we have Marbles on stream up. So it was my OBS and this poor laptop.
Lag N.
Oh, really? Ugh.
Lag.
Golly gee.
Did you say call you Nathan or not call you Nathan?
Please call me Dimmer. Please
But it is
never-
better.
Please never call me Nathan.
Hot _ face revolving _ heart smiling _ face _ with _ hearts zany _ face. Love _ letter sweat _ droplets smiling _ face _ with _
no.
heart sweat _ droplets.
Oh no!
Better than before. Okay Nathan. Hot _ face thumbs _ up love _ letter.
Okay, I have killed the script because we have been found by the bots, and the bots have started spamming, and my computer was reading out the spam. I don't have moderation access, so we might not have text-to-speech going for a little bit anymore. Okay. So what I just want to use... Whoa. We're just messing around with marbles on stream now to see... Oh! Can I... So here I can enter things. So if I clear out the things that they've automatically added, the commands that this is listing will not work. Oh no, why? Why is it doing this? Oh. I thought. Input. Account. No account linked. I just wanted to be able to type in some names because I really don't want to have to recreate the whole physics simulation because it is really cool. Okay. What I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try logging into this with my Twitch username, and we'll see what happens. Chat, this is the less fun part, but it looks like the YouTube bot has stopped spamming, so I'm going to start up the text-to-speech engine again, because we might as well have some chaos while I figure this out. This also might just be a nice kind of low-key way of spending the last 13 minutes of stream together. 12 minutes now. How to play... What is it right now? I could have sworn that that's... Oh! Oof! Big oof! Big oof! I got oofed.
It's Nathan from MLH right now.
Laughter is correct. Thank you, actually, for that. Ka-chow. Great, okay. How to play marbles on stream. Okay, Reddit thread. Marbles on stream, but without Twitch. Not much.
Never gets old LMAO.
Subreddit is quite dead. Let's take a look at alternatives for marbles on stream. Let's take a look at Stream Racer. Ah, log in with Twitch. Nope, we aren't.
Nice, it
using
has a web
Twitch.
app.
Yeah, but we aren't using Twitch. This is actually what gave me the idea for this. Is if y'all are kind of engaged with the streamer scene right now, there is a lot of kind of upheaval between Twitch and YouTube live streaming, where Twitch has all of this community support around it, but Twitch as a company is kind of not treating its streamers very well.
Use a web
so
app.
A lot of people are switching over to YouTube, but there isn't this infrastructure around YouTube. So I wanted to see what we could do ourselves. Okay. Let's try this again. Marbles on stream, and we're just going to poke around the settings. I'm also going to see if I can turn down the settings for Marbles on stream, so hopefully it doesn't kill my computer. Settings. Video. Quality. No, we're setting that to low. Theoretically, that should give me a few more frames. Oh, still looks pretty bad. Tutorials. This opens up a YouTube video. It did. Okay. We're not going to watch that right now. If we don't figure this out on the stream, I will watch this before my stream tomorrow. Oh, what time is it right now? It is 10:52 Eastern time. Okay, so we have 8 minutes. To access the home screen, please sign in with Twitch. Okay. I'm trying this again. Oh, it looks so crunchy on these bad settings. But we'll make it. Okay.
Bruh.
And we're just testing this for now. We're gonna see if we can have one player. One. Ooh. This is so crunchy. Why can I not add a player? This may or may not work as well as I thought. This might end up being really bad.
You've got mail.
I have, and it's from myself, questioning why I thought that I'd be able to adapt Marbles on stream to work with Twitch. Well, okay. I'm gonna hit start race, and we're gonna see like what this is meant to be, which is like just this wonderful thing of like you have a bunch of marbles, and they're all just like going down into the hole, and these would be all of y'all's usernames, and you'd be racing, and we'd be trying to see who wins.
This is a certified hood classic.
And we can see the leaderboard, and then they go down, and they're going down this tunnel, and then they oh, and we can see them going down the path, and Wiyuji is
Bruh.
currently winning, and like this would be very fun to do with y'all, to like have users with their usernames doing this, but this only works with Twitch as the API is currently integrated.
Oh, number 5 FPS.
No. Ugh. This is... This might not work as well as I hoped it would. So, we're gonna exit out of this for now. And, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna recap the positive things that we did in the stream, and we're gonna make a game plan for tomorrow's stream. So, first things first, the positive things that I am switching back to OBS, so we don't need to have this awful webcam being me, but rather something hopefully a little bit teeny tiny bit better.
Bruh.
I know. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, what did we do this stream? We set out this stream with a goal, and that goal was to give Twitch chat, YouTube chat, the ability to mess around with the stream, hopefully through having direct control. And at the beginning, we did some brainstorming. And that brainstorming came up with this list of ideas. And we were able to execute having text-to-speech and playing a noise. The reason we didn't do voice modification was because I'd need to set up a voice modification engine for y'all to be able to change it. And I didn't have that set up, so that would be a thing that we work on. So that could be a thing we work on later. And then we were just looking at YouTube support for Marbles on Stream, but that, as y'all saw, was not working, mostly just due to technical difficulties, with my laptop being a little bit slow and chunky and giving like 5 frames per second, let alone all of the ways in which that game is so directly tied into Steam, where it's almost impossible to use otherwise. So we did, though, get text-to-speech and playing a noise working in this chaos.py file, and it is 20 lines of code, and as we can hear, y'all are playing funny sound effects, and we can hear y'all on Twitch chat. YouTube chat. Golly gee. Twitch is like ingrained in the lexicon for what streaming is. Bruh indeed. Yeah. I'm trying to like wrap up what we did here because we're approaching the end of our streaming time, but I'm just a little bit like just really happy with it. Like this is a successful project. Like it might be 20 lines of code, but it did what we set out to do, and it's been fun for y'all, I think, based on the amount of time that y'all are rickrolling me, and I can hear you when you talk to chat, and what we set out to do in one, give chat more control over the stream. And now it's just a question of what we want to do tomorrow. And I think I want to stay on this vein. We were going to work on possibly having a poll that people can vote on in chat and playing a YouTube video, because those are things that already exist for Twitch that aren't necessarily set up for YouTube, and doing all of these, like, I don't know, like real quote-unquote things that would like make streaming like more functional. But I think it's been much more fun to make little memes. So what we might want to do is, I think we'd get a YouTube video working tomorrow. Actually, yeah, that should be... I was about to say that should be pretty easy, but if I said that out loud, we know that it would be incredibly difficult. So I think that we can work on that one tomorrow, and I think that we want to work on allowing y'all to control Minecraft tomorrow, because those are two things that I have like a 90% understanding of how we would go about doing that, so it would be better than Marbles on Stream or voice control. So today... Okay, so...
Yes, we understand well.
Today, we created cool stuff. Tomorrow, we're going to create more cool stuff at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out. Corrupted Cobalt. That is totally understandable. Path is a mess and horrible to work with. But going to rewatch to see the code? Yes, totally. Go ahead. This is the recording of this. The VOD is going to be up on YouTube, I believe, basically forever. And on Twitch for like 30 days or however long it stays up on there. And also tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow, we're going to be done with this project for now, unless we want to keep going, because I am doing 5 different technical streams this week. And if y'all really want to keep going with this, we can totally change what we have scheduled. But tomorrow is theoretically the part 2 to this, and at that point we'd be done, and then I would be posting this code to GitHub and sending that link out to y'all, so you can get the code as well that way. With that being said, it's now 11 p.m. I've kind of been just recapping over and over again for the past 5 minutes. So at this point,
bye, see you soon.
I'm going to say bye. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Continue to stick around and look at the other streams that Emily just doing.
Dimmer, that was so fun.
I'm so glad y'all had fun. And I'm so excited to stream with y'all tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night or morning or middle of the day for y'all, wherever you're at, time zone wise.
Come to my session at 1 p.m. Eastern. Last time.
Come to a session at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye.